Hey, I'm grinningimpfully, and this is Long Live the Queen. Let's continue. Alright, now as you see, we were going to study Novan history twice again. Really hitting those books. Hopefully, I've played this a number of times before, and I think this skill comes up fairly early, though I don't think I've ever invested prominently in it before. Let's continue. No individual may hold more than one dukedom, but nobles seek noble spouses, so titles often come together before being parceled out to heirs. Your father is Duke of Calaris, and his brother is Duke of Mazamba. Bryn, Duchess of Hellas, is the sister of Banyan, Duke of Marie, and so on. Wow, that is a lot. But kudos to the developers for putting a lot of lore in the game. Makes me a little curious. I kind of want to go Wikipedia this stuff, see how it all connects. Because they don't just, this stuff continues on. All this stuff is relevant. Everything you learn, there are connections that can come up depending on the route you choose through the game. Eris, Duchess of Duchess of Lila, is the mother of the Duchess of Mead, the mother-in-law of the Duke of Kiggle, and the stepmother of the future Duke of Elith. People sometimes call her Nova's Eastern Queen. Ooh, I don't think I like the sound of that as the queen in waiting. We might have to handle that. Oh, some ominous music. What's going on? What's that commotion outside? Father? What's going on? I have come to pay my respects in honor of your mother, says this rather stern-looking woman, Juliana, the Duchess of Ursel. I'm gonna move the mouse over in the corner so it doesn't distract you unless I need it. And then my father responds, You have no respect or honor. It's because of you and your powers that my wife is dead. What? I am a lumen, as was she, and like every lumen, I am willing to give my life if necessary to protect our domain. Your line has been traitors for 200 years. I won't have you corrupting my daughter. That is for the crown princess to decide. Elodie, your mother trusted me, and I have much to teach you. Well, let's set a precedent. What kind of queen are we gonna be? Let's throw her ass in the clink. You are a traitor to the crown, and I ought to have you executed. Guards, arrest her. Angry. Yeah, I'm upset. You're responsible for my mother's death. Why wouldn't I throw you in the clink? Throw her into the castle dungeons and let her rot. Well, I suppose she won't be a problem anymore. Alright, now what do we want to do over the weekend? With a bunch of mood-adjusting activities like attend the service, probably religious service, visit a tomb. Sometimes I say tome. I'm glad I got that word right this time. Not tome, tomb. A tome is a giant book. A tomb is a place where they inter the dead. But the stars are people. Talk to my father. He's kind of a downer. And Charlotte. Yeah, I mean, she's still visiting. And what'd they say, a month? So let's talk to her while we can. What do you know about lumens? Why? Dad was really angry at the Duchess of Ursel. Mummy says people are scared of lumens because they're jealous. There used to be lots of them in Nova, but there aren't anymore. Why not? I don't know. Maybe someone burned them. Oh, okay, Charlotte. That's a little dark. This cute facade holds a rather sinister interior, doesn't it? Oh, the mouse. Hiding the mouse. All right. Well, what am I? That's not afraid. Am I depressed again? I'm depressed again. Because my anger offshot my fear. Okay, let's see the skills. Now, we could put 2 more in Novan, but that would be a rookie mistake. Because the game drops a bit of a bomb on you in the first time you're playing. You can't go over 50 in any one category, like history, intrigue, and medicine, unless you have at least 25 in all of its subcategories. So I gotta have 25 in foreign affairs and 25 in world before I can get this to over 50 in Novan. Hey, even if I put 1 in it, it would only go to 50, even though I should get 10 points because of that. But I've played this game before. I know what's up. So since we're working on that, we might as well start, man, we don't know bonuses. We're depressed again. Ugh. I believe we need to be yielding to get a bonus in history. But, like I said, I've done the expression, I've done the animal handling, so I don't think I'm gonna touch those this playthrough. Alright, let's go with, yeah, foreign affairs and world. We'll put 2 in each of them. Hopefully get to yielding. Classes, history, foreign affairs, which is affairs, notable events and relationships between this domain and its neighbors, which pretty self-explanatory. World history, long-term information about the world in general. Well, all right. So let's begin our study of these 2 fascinating subjects. You study the relationship of Nova and its nearest neighbors. The borders have been mostly peaceful in recent years, except for the problems with the Ixion to the south. With Ixion to the south, not the Ixion. Unless, they wanted to go all Prince about it. However, trouble may be brewing in Piraeus as well. And this is world history now, before it was foreign history. You look at a globe of the world, reading names of places so distant you can't remember ever hearing about them, and other areas left blank because no explorer venturing there has ever returned. Ooh, a world of intrigue. Unexplored realms to find treasures in. And here's Charlotte, apparently counting leaves, counting, the petals off of a flower, doing that Disney-esque thing that I don't think no real person has ever done. Once again, I am not a young woman, so I could be totally off on that. He loves me not. Lottie, do you have a boyfriend? Not really. I just like to play with flowers. Oh, okay. So, she's either functionally retarded, or she's not being all that honest in her answer with me. Probably the latter. Me too. Oh, that's sweet, Elodie. You're being nice. Oh, ominous music. Something is happening. You gather your skirts and prepare to sit down, when all of a sudden, a hissing noise alerts you to a hidden danger. A snake! Snake in my boots! That reference doesn't even fit this game, so forget I said it. Charlotte, don't move! Elodie's gonna take action. Oh, failed the reflexes. Now I'm afraid. You grab for a stick and push the snake away, but you lack the skills to do the job properly, and poking the snake only makes it angry. Too fast to see, it lunges forward and sinks its fangs into your leg. Ow! Ow! See? Called it. Oh! Oh, God! Oh, that hurt! The snake slithers away, but it's too late now. A strange tingling sensation begins to spread through your flesh. That's the one benefit of a snake bite, I suppose. Feel kind of the peripheries of being high, right? Awesome. That's a milk viper. They're like totally poisonous. I don't feel good. Your leg is going numb. You stumble and fall to the ground. Hold on! Your cousin kneels beside you and presses her hands over the bite mark. The area throbs painfully and then begins to feel warm. Little reminiscent of drinking a bit too much. After a minute, you're dizzy, but your leg isn't buzzing anymore, and even the wound has disappeared. How did you do that? I don't know how I do it. I just can. I'm not supposed to tell anybody. People think it's freaky. You won't tell, will you? Of course not. I'm just lucky you were here. Girls, what's going on out here? I heard yelling. Nothing. We saw a snake, but it got away. A snake? That's it. Charlotte, pack your things. We're going back to Merva. It's not safe here. We didn't even tell you it was poisonous. That's kind of an overreaction. But whatever, Aunt Lucille. Aww. Alright, what do we do for the weekend now that Charlotte is gone? Let's talk to our papa. Dad, what really happened to Mom? She was a lumen, a magic user. It was meant to be reserved to defend our domain. but she insisted on... You don't need to hear that. She used magic. It drained her strength. She thought it was harmless, and it wasn't. Eventually, her heart just stopped. That's why I don't want you involved with it. Alright, we are once again afraid, thanks to that encounter with the snake. Let's see, what do we want to... Well, fear changes the bonuses, so we could leave this momentarily, go for something else. If we wait till there's a bonus, we can get these both to 25 in one go rather than 2. And since we're concentrating on Novin, that's probably preferable than wasting an entire week studying them without a bonus. So let's do some of the fear stuff. Now, when we're afraid, we get a bonus to faith, oddly, and agility. Well, we're going to have to think on this. Anyway, I think that's all the time we have for now. I'm Grinningimpfully, and this is Long Live the Queen. See you next time.